All right, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, the name of His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Lashawan Kodash, which is the ancient Hebrew, the language of the heavens. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and rule well, and Shalom to the elect. As you can see here on the screen, I got an article from the Daily Mail where it pretty much just goes into teachers quitting their jobs in droves. I ran into it a couple days back, and I just bypassed it. And then it came across me again, so I was like, you know what, through the Spirit, let me go ahead and throw a lesson up on it, because, hey, man, a contrary to popular belief, man, the Lord has a controversy with the whole inhabited earth, you know, other than those who sincerely and worship Yahushua in spirit and in truth, you know. That goes for women, that goes for elderly, that goes for little children, you know. Because now what you see right here, right now, the whole earth is out of course, you know. But through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, He sent back His prophets to give a firm warning and to be a watchman, you know, unto the house of Israel, to tell them, hey, where they going off, which you house of Israel, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, wherever you may be scattered, not according to appearance, but according to the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the promise that was given and the covenants that were made. Wherever you may be scattered, the kingdom of heaven is for you and only you, you know. But without further ado, let's jump into this lesson. And I'm not going to make it long, you know. It's just something through the Spirit. The Lord told us that these things will happen. So via prophecy, we cover this as well, you know. We tell these niggas, hey, man, no matter what age group it is, you know, or nation as well, you know. The Lord said He's made us a prophet unto the nation. So we gotta tell everybody where the fuck they going off. Excuse my language. It says it's from the Daily Mail, and it reads, teachers are quitting their jobs in droves. It says as new generations of delinquents. God damn. Let's get that word for delinquent real quick. Not there. I'm not that eloquent of a speller. Delinquent. There it is. So, like, bear with me. This is the word for delinquent. It says one who fails to perform a duty or discharge an obligation, also generally an offender against the law. And more importantly, yeah, these little niggas are delinquents to Esau's law. You know, you got these little niggas, man. They go in malls. They do snatch and grabs. You know, it's heavy out there. NYC and LA, Chicago. You know, these major cities where Jake are influenced to just be as wicked as possible. You know, and it's the Lord deceiving they asses so He can destroy them at the end of the day. Because the scriptures tell us, man going of the Lord, how can a man then understand his way? But it says an offender against the law. And the law, statutes, and commandments, they tell us, ultimately, children, be obedient to thy mother and to thy father. And that's ultimately why these little niggas are so fucking bad. Forgive me, I'm a little amp. Why these hey, whatever, these little niggas are so bad, you know, because they parents ain't as the scriptures say, raise a child up. Train a child in the way that he should go, and he should not depart from it. Ultimately, the way they're supposed to be trained up and raised up is in the law, statutes, and commandments. So you how about Shemi Yahushua? But hey, man, we know according to prophecy, what's that? 2 Timothy 3, where it talks about, hey, man, how children would be disobedient to parents. We're gonna get that. It says an offender against the law. Yeah, you motherfucking delinquents. It says, uh, it says, to fail, be wanting. And what's being wanting? That means undisciplined. You little niggas are undisciplined. And why is that? Ultimately, because you raised by the so-called black woman. You know, the scriptures tell you, what is that? Women shall bring forth monstrous children. What was that second Ezra, the 5th chapter? You know, it says do wrong, transgress, offend. It says failing or neglectful in duty. Yeah, and that's what you little niggas are. You're failing, neglectful in duty. You know, y'all go to these schools after you done ran and ripped and run the streets, and you listening to every Jamal, James, and Jeffrey about what a man is, when these niggas don't even know how to be a man. And these Jamals, James, and Jeffries are the past boyfriends they mothers done had. You see? That's why these children are so delinquent, because the parents are delinquent as well. Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you know this ain't. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of these other nations where they are delinquents and they bad as hell in these schools. No, but who's pushed via media, via music, via entertainment to be the most delinquent? You Israelites, man. And why is that? So the accuser of the brethren, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, can accuse us to the Father and say, look what your people are doing. You know? So hey, what's going on here? Anyway, get back into it. It says teachers are quitting their jobs in droves as new generation of delinquent students push their patience to a limit. Yeah, I couldn't see myself being a fucking teacher, because you kids are delinquent. All these badass little kids, they're delinquents, man. All of them need to be shut up somewhere, set down, and rebooted. And ultimately, hey man, that's what the Lord ultimately about to do here, man. You know, the Lord don't care about the age, you know. Whenever you see anybody go through any kind of anything, man, you know, it's sanctioned by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. You know, what's the scripture say? Damn, slips my mind. It was right on the tip of my tongue. It pretty much just goes that the issues of life and death belongeth to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So, hey, man, if the Lord prolongs your life for a season, that was according to His will. If He dropped your ass, when you're a baby, it was according to His will. If he, whatever, you know, whatever. Let's read a little bit of this, and then see what happens through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says teachers are quitting their job. They're quitting in droves as new generations of appallingly behaved students push their patience to the limit. It says, born between roughly 2010 and the end of 2024, Generation Alpha also makes up the largest cohort of children ever to live in the planet Earth. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's the spirit. Because the Lord bringing back all these souls right here, right now, so you can witness your judgment, man. That's the spirit. Let me read that again. It says between roughly 2010 and the end of 2024, Generation Alpha will make up the largest cohort of children ever to live on the planet Earth. Damn. Hey, so the Lord got a lot of y'all little badass niggas here so He can take y'all out, man. Damn. It says, however, the 2 billion blessed toddlers and preteens are already being city for their illiteracy. It says unruly behavior and uncontrollable addictions to screens. Yeah, that's the reason why these kids are so fucking bad. Hey, because Esau is pushing that witchcraft in their head. You know, Disney's all fucked up. Everything you watch is all fucked up. It teaches these kids that they are above their parents, so on and so forth. Hey, look, you even got the our government pushing for kids to change their gender, you know, and they don't have to tell their fucking parents, man. That's something that goes on here in Virginia, you know. If a kid wants to be called something else at school, they not obligated to tell the parent, you know. And then if the parent has an issue with it, they still let it go on at school. So you can't discipline or raise up your child here under the system of Esau Edom, you know, because that nigga's a fucking degenerate. It says many blame lockdowns and school closures during the pandemic for the rise of bad behavior. No, it ain't no. I mean, all these things factored in, you know. But ultimately, what it is, man, is prophecy. You know, it's the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua coming to life so he can execute judgment. You know. Matter of fact, fuck this article. Let's go to the scriptures, man. Cause was that Ezekiel 9 where it talks about that. Let's start at 4. Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, it says, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Yeah, talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. It says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst. Yeah, and that mark that the Lord is saying to set on the men that sigh and cry is a mark from exemption, a mark of exemption. That means the Lord ain't gonna jack you up when it comes down to it. When he comes to handing out judgment, when that mercy door is closed and the Lord is no longer giving out grace to the house of Israel. You know, that's why we're utilizing this time right now to get the when the Lord brings about Jacob's trouble, the Lord can deliver us out of it. You know, it says, and to the others he said, yeah, and it's the other ones that don't have that mark of exemption. When judgment starts to come down, this is what the Lord told those deaf angels. It says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare. So the Lord is telling the angels, hey, don't let your eye spare. If I'm telling you a certain judgment to execute, go ahead and do it how I told you to do it. It says, neither have ye pity. It says, slay utterly old and young. We talked about that. You know, the Lord's not a respecter of persons. He'll jack up an old person. He'll jack up a young person. It does not matter. It says both maids. So you women too. You women that are bringing up these fucking degenerate ass kids. And when they do degenerate bullshit, you look at it and you smirk and you laugh and you that is funny. Hey man, that bothers the hell out of me when I see that kind of shit go down. Kid cussing his mom out and he's like, oh, you funny. It says, I'm gonna read it again. No, it says, verse 6 again, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. So the Lord got a controversy with you women as well, you know. The scriptures talk about it. It says, she that is my enemy, shame shall cover her. She'll be trodden down as a mire in the street. Because you women, man, you don't respect the Godhead that the Lord has set up, where it goes from Yahweh being the head, Yahweh Shai, second in command, and the man, and the women. You know, you think you're above man. You women think you God. You know. Hey, so the Lord the Lord's going to show you how he feels about you in the times of Jacob's trouble. You know, Women think just because they got a little box, a little funky box at that, a little ran through box where every as we said earlier, I don't know the names I said, every Jeff, Jim, Jefford, Jimmy, everybody done been up in you. It says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Yeah, so the Lord's gonna begin with the house of Israel, and you men that a beta males where you think happy wife, happy life. You got your head up this woman's ass, or you got your head up your enemy's ass. You know, you're Salakia, forgive me. You got your head up your enemy's ass. You men, your oppressor. You know, that's oppressing you daily, but yet you got the prophets of the Lord out telling you what's right. But you shun it. You shrug the shoulder. You stiff neck towards the will of Yahweh by Shemiah Shah. You know, it's cool. Hey, the Lord's gonna start to jack a lot of you individuals up, and he gonna start to jack a lot of these Israelite camps up as well, that push that all this woman worship and man putting the women on the front line and setting them up on a pedestal. Y'all gonna learn real quick. We've been covering through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemiah Shah, starting with our elder apostle Tahar on down. We've been covering this over and over and over again. You know, so hey man, when the judgment comes, you can't say I didn't know. You know, hey, the scriptures talk about he that knew my will. You know, ultimately, roughly paraphrasing, that did it not shall be beaten with many stripes. So it ain't like you've been warned. And when that mark comes about, it's gonna be made worldwide, nationally known. And the mark I'm talking about is not the Ezekiel 9 right here, mark of exemption. I'm talking about the physical mark that the beast, you know, is gonna think to put inside everybody in the entire world. You know, we're gonna see how y'all act when that mark comes about. You know, hey, if y'all keep the same energy when they're pushing it, and now your kids gotta eat it, you hungry, you know, and you like, damn, GMS said all of this, man. I should have listened. But no, hey, you didn't take the time to build yourself up right now. So the Lord might just have jack your ass up and have you take it, man. You know? And it is what it is. Let's go, let me see. Yeah, we said we're gonna get that second Ezra 5. Actually, let's get 2 Timothy first. 2 Timothy 3. Yeah, here we go. 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Yeah, so troublesome times are already here, man. You know, everybody's struggling to make ends meet. You know, nobody's happy. Everybody's deprived of sanity. They've deprived on how to be self-sufficient. Niggas don't know how to do anything for themselves. You know, everybody's jacked up here. You know, these are the beginning of sorrows, man. You know, it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves," and you see that, man. You see that. You got guys making this truth and turning it into merchandise. You know, we know what Yahweh Shah did to men that was the money changers that thought to make the Lord's house a house of merchandise. You know, you got everybody, they want to be seen of men. You know, they got gimmicks and games and bullshit. No, man, when it comes to this word, man, the Lord, the yoke of the Lord is easy, man. His burden is light. His will is very, very simple. But niggas want to mix this with the world and mix it with money, or mix it with use it to get women. Cause you ain't going off. Don't let IUIC tell you, but you're not going off for having multiple women. But men hop in this just to be like, yeah, man. Hey, the more box, I can get more box. No, man. Hey, we are in a time of reframing. Where we're supposed to utilize this time now to acknowledge all the offenses that we did towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. It says disobedient to parents, and that's the point I wanted. And so that's just prophecy that in these latter times children will be disobedient to their parents. It says unthankful, unholy. Yep, and that's the point. Let's get Second Ezra. And you see that, amen. You even see that when it comes to these little niggas. They come up and they talk shit. You know what I mean? Even against the prophets. You had a situation that came about out in Texas where these little niggas, they decided to run up and talk shit. They decided to call the elder a bald head. And they brought that out too. Excuse me. How pretty much the story of Elisha, when he had the bears to maul the little children because he mocked them. I'm gonna get that. Let's get this first. Second Ezra 5. I don't know exactly where it is. But hey, when you read Second Ezra 5, this is talking about the latter end. Here we go. Second Ezra 5 and 8. It says, and there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. It says, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And that's what you see. These teachers say, like, man, I can't deal with these little badass niggas. They fucking monsters. They're degenerates. I gotta get away from them. So the Lord told us these things would happen. Let's get that account and we're gonna end it. Where is that? Let's do it like this. Let's do this. I know it's in 2 Kings. I think it's in 2. Yeah. Because this is the account where Elijah was taken up in a chariot, and Elisha got a double portion of wisdom. And when after that had happened, I think he was coming out of Jordan, and the little niggas decided to talk shit. But let's just get straight to the point, because I know it's towards the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and this is after Elisha. He healed the waters. Yep. I got to go back over all this. This 2 Kings 2, and straight to the point. 23. It says, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city. It says, and mocked him. Yeah. And said, go up, thou bald head. Talking shit. It ain't funny, but you could just put yourself there amongst these little badass niggas, and they popping shit like, baldy, you got a bald head, because it's a men usually have their hair. Some men, they kind of bald. It is what it is. But we're not supposed to make baldness of the head. So you can believe that it probably was a common joke. It's a common joke to this day. So it says, And they mocked him and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. And he turned back and looked at them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh. Yeah. So just like now, we ain't throwing up prayers for these little badass niggas. Apostle Tahar, he calls them gremlins. That's exactly what it is. They need to be put the fuck down, man. These little niggas are degenerates, you know? And more importantly, they lack wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. It says, and he turned back and looked at them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh. It says, and there came forth 2 she-bears out of the woods and tear 42 children. It says, and tear 42 children of them. Yeah, so the 2 she-bears fucked up. And so, you know, the Lord had a spirit. Because, hey, look, you got to think about it. It's 2 she-bears. And they killed 42 children. So the Lord put a heavy spirit on them kids to stand there and receive that judgment, or to not be able to get away from that judgment, and for them bears to just go ape shit on 42 kids. So Yahweh by Shem Yahushua ain't playing around when it comes to his word or when it comes to his prophets. You know, the Lord said that offenses would come. It says, but woe unto them by who the offenses come. You know, the scriptures say, man, if you offend one of these little ones, talk about even the smallest Israelite that has faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, if you offend one of them, it'd be better that a millstone was hung about your neck and you was cast into the sea. You know? So, with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the elect.